Top of the evening, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Um, hmm, I ain't really got a whole lot to talk about today. I'm just checking in to let people know, man, I'm still here. I'm still here, and God is still good. I'm telling you, man, if you live your life and you can't see God in your life, then you have some problems. You're supposed to be able to see the presence of God in your life. And this is the one thing that I've now discovered. Bernie, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining me. One day, boy, I'm gonna be in a position. I'm gonna hook you up, dude. I'm gonna hook you up. All right, I'm telling you, I'm gonna hook you up, brother. I'm gonna have a day. What's going on, Devin? I'm gonna have a day, man, when I can sit down and go through my cash app, and I can be a blessing to the people that's done blessed me. That's my goal. You know, all of the people that's done hit me on Venmo, on Cash App. Man, one day I'm just gonna be able to sit down and go through my stuff, and they ain't gonna even know it's coming, and be a blessing to them. See, we got to stop, y'all, being afraid of each other. That hurts us more than anything. The fear we have of each other, and notice we still keep making the rich richer, but we won't speak to each other. We won't trust each other. We won't uplift each other. Man, that brother hooks me every time. He's one of him and Everett Overton are the two guys, man, that I can say honestly, I don't have to ask them for nothing. They'll come and just, here, man, get lunch on me, have dinner on me, buy some gas, something. And see, and this is what I'm trying. And let me show y'all. Listen to me, y'all. See, the devil is gonna speak to you through your thoughts. Anytime the devil speak to you, trying to get you to do something, he gonna send you a thought. Okay? He'll send you a thought. But see, when you need God to do something, God can't do nothing with your thoughts. You can think about God all day long, but until you start confessing what you're thinking, now God can work with you. Why you say that, true conductor? Look at how he created the world. God said, let there be. God, dog. Wow. Wow. You know, God said, let there be. And it was. Man, let there be good health on my life and my family. Let there be abundant wealth on my life and on my family. Let there be abundant wisdom and understanding on my life and my family. I just saw that. Because I've never said let there be. I've never used that term. I just realized that. And see, the Bible say death and life is in the power of the tongue. That means you got to be speaking something. And whatever you're speaking, it's going to come to you, whether it's good, life, or death. That's your decision. Because those are the words coming. Okay, man, I just saw that. Let there be. Father, let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace. Let there be togetherness. Let there be love. Those are the things that I'm trying to manifest. I ain't perfect, y'all. I'm not perfect. And I ain't for everybody. I know that. Because if somebody rubbed me the wrong way, they're going to get a response. It's just that simple. You rub me the wrong way. I saw an old guy today, came down to the White House, nasty attitude, and walking on a cane. Nasty. I mean, nasty. Walked over to my bucket, looked in my bucket, and said, "You out here begging." And I say, "My man, you barking up the right motherfucking tree. Okay? You barking up the right. That's why this is just how I told him. You barking up the right motherfucking tree." See, you got people, man, can think they can say and do anything they want to you. See, I used to date this girl, and she always told me, she said, "Don, you're going to have to teach people how to treat you." It didn't work on her. I tried that shit on her. It didn't work. you know, it didn't work. But she was right. Man, you have to teach people how to treat you. And sometimes that ain't pleasant. Sometimes you're going to have to cuss them awful out. See, sometimes you just going to have to, break bad. And like, I'm not the one, man. You know, I'm 70 years old. And you know how many kids come up and be trying to play with me at the White House? I be like, I don't know what parent. Y'all better come get your child. Y'all better come get your child. Because they barking up the right tree. I don't play with my own children. So now why should I play with yours? Think about that. I don't play with my own children. And you think I'm going to come out here and play with yours, man? You crazy. Shoot, some of the stuff I see these kids doing, I wish my kids would have tried that shit. I wish. You better get over there and sit your ass down somewhere. See, this is the problem I got with Dwayne Wade. See, Dwayne Wade is trying to humiliate his kid's mama. That's all he trying to do. How a 12-year-old gonna tell you, the parent, who they are and what they gonna do? You better go sit your ass down somewhere. That's what you better do. How you gonna come and tell me who you are and what you wanna be? You must be crazy. He ain't no legend. Shit. Dwayne Wade is a damn freak. That's all he is, a motherfucking freak. Anybody that's gonna let his children tell him they gay and they 12 years old, shit, I tell you what, for right now, since you under my roof, your ass straight. And when you get out on your own, then you can be whatever the fuck you wanna be. But under my roof, and see, and Bernie, you're right, because most parents are afraid of their children. They want to be friends. They trying to be equals to their children. And see, and we're dealing with the offsprings of the mind your business glorified violence crew. That's who we dealing with. They're offsprings of the mind your business glorified violence crew. Okay? And they all about this. And ain't got no soul. Ain't got no soul. They could care less about who you are. And it's all about them and what they want. And they feel it's easier for them to go and steal your shit than to go out and get a job. See, that's something I told y'all, man. You know, see, welfare is predicated on the status of the mother. Okay? And welfare say, black man, have as many babies as you want, with as many different women as you want. As long as you ain't in the house overnight, we gonna give them welfare. And now you got from generation to generation stuck in the mindset of something for nothing. Slavery. And a lot of these young kids out here are trying to get something for nothing. Because that's the mindset they stuck in. That's their world. Getting something for nothing. And they don't care how they get it. And this is the problem. And consequently, our young people got the adults afraid. Let me say that again. See, a lot of these young people got the adults afraid. They won't speak up, man. They won't say nothing. They mind their business. And prisoners in their own community. That's it. That's it. That's the mindset, man. That's how they keep us. That's how they know they're gonna keep these jails full. And see the other side. Now that's one side of the coin. The mindset of something for nothing. See, here's the other side of the coin. See, white people are stuck in the mindset of the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act. And what that act said, if you, white person, just based on your suspicion, you ain't got to have no proof, that a black person was a runaway slave, you had to confront them. Okay? And that's why in 2023, that mindset has gone down from generation to generation unchecked. That's why in 2023, black people are the only folk that have to justify why they're where they are because of the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act. Okay? That mindset is unchecked. And that's what we deal with today. That's why they ask who you know around here. What you doing over here? That's the mindset of the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Okay? No, they don't. No, they don't. Asians can pass for white. Come on, man. Asians can pass for white. Asians don't go through that. When last time you saw them ask an Asian, what you doing in here? Why you here? They don't get that kind of they don't get that kind of scrutiny. Only black people get that scrutiny, man. And it's from the mindset of the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act. Matter of fact, let me read it to you so you won't think I'm lying to you. All right. The 1850 Fugitive Slave Act, a fugitive slave law, was passed by the United States Congress on September 18th, 1850. Um, the act was one of the most controversial elements of the 1850 Compromise and heightened Northern fears of a slave power conspiracy. Now, the 1850 Compromise actually ended the sale of, it didn't end slavery in D.C. It just ended the sale of slaves in D.C. Okay? It required that all escaped slaves upon capture be returned to the enslaver and that officials and citizens of free states had to cooperate. Did you hear that? Did you did you hear that? Listen. Listen to this now. It required that all escaped slaves upon capture be returned to the enslaver and that officials and citizens of free states had to cooperate. Abolitionists nicknamed it the Bloodhound Bill, after the dogs that were used to track down people fleeing from slavery. The act contributed to the growing polarization of the country over the issue of slavery. It was one of the factors that led to the American Civil War. Now let me get into some. Let's see. All right. Listen to this. In response to the weakening of the original Fugitive Slave Act, Democratic Senator James M. Mason, did you hear that? That's in Virginia. That's a Democrat. All right? Drafted the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, which penalized officials who did not arrest someone allegedly escaping from slavery and made them liable to a fine of $1,000. Law enforcement officials everywhere were required to arrest people suspected of escaping slavery on as little as the claimant's sworn testimony of ownership. Under 1850, somebody could just say, I own him, he's mine. And you couldn't even defend yourself. You see, this is how this worked. So when the Georgiaman, that was his nickname, captured you and took you to sell you into slavery, you say, but Mr. Jailer, I'm a free man. You know what the jailer gonna tell you? That's what they all say. Haven't you heard that before? Man, I'm innocent. And the first response they gonna get to you, that's what they all say. And some of them be telling the truth. Listen, habeas corpus was declared irrelevant. The commission before whom the slave, the commissioner before whom the slave from slavery was brought for a hearing, no jury was permitted, and the alleged refugee from enslavement could not testify. Was compensated $10 if he found that the individual was proven a fugitive, and only $5 if he determined the proof to be insufficient. In addition, any person aiding a fugitive by providing food or shelter was subject to 6 months imprisonment and $1,000 fine. Officers who captured a fugitive from slavery were entitled to a bonus or promotion for their work. Enslavers needed only to supply an affidavit to a federal marshal to capture a fugitive from slavery. That's 12 years a slave, Solomon Northrop. That happened right here in D.C. It took him 12 years to get a message back to a white man, man, come get me. They done sold me into slavery. But what about them that couldn't get a message back? They were gone. The act adversely affected the prospects of escape from slavery, particularly in states close to the north. One study found that while prices placed on enslaved people rose across the southern United States in the years after 1850, it appears that the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act increased prices in border states by 15 to 30%, more than in any states further south, illustrating how the act altered the chance of successful escape. According to abolitionist John Brown, even in supposedly safe refuge of Springfield, Massachusetts, some of them are so alarmed that they tell that they cannot sleep on account of either their wives or children would be taken. I can only say, I think I have been able to do something to revive their broken spirits. I want all my family to imagine themselves in the same dreadful condition. Okay? Now listen to this. In 1855, the Wisconsin Supreme Court became the only state high court to declare the Fugitive Slave Act unconstitutional as a result of a case involving fugitive slave Joshua Glover and Sherman Booth, who led efforts that would thwart Glover's recapture. In 1859, Abelman versus Booth, the U.S. Supreme Court overruled the state court. Jury nullification occurred as local northern juries acquired men accused of violating the law. Secretary of State Daniel Webster was a key supporter of the law and expressed in his famous 7th of March speech. He wanted high-profile convictions. The jury nullification ruined his presidential aspiration and his last-ditch effort to find a compromise between, Daniel Webster. That's Webster's dictionary. That's Webster's dictionary, if you didn't know that. Okay? So the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act. Now listen to this. In February 1855, Michigan legislature also passed a law prohibiting county jails for being used to detain recaptured slaves, directing county prosecutors to defend recaptured slaves, and entitling recaptured slaves to habeas corpus or trial by jury. Other states to pass personal liberty laws included Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. And see, under this law, if a white person was convicted of helping a black person escape to freedom, that was treason. That means they were hanged. See, it was treason. The Underground Railroad was the most successful organized crime in the history of America. Let me say that again. The Underground Railroad was the most successful, what's going on, organized crime in the history of America. And to show you how effective all the Underground Railroad was a code system that was only known by us. Okay? What's going on? That's all the Underground Railroad was a code system. And black folk today, okay? Now drug traffickers get caught. Nobody got caught on the Underground Railroad. It's the most successful organized crime in the history of America. And they still practice it was just a code system. See, when the sky was clear, we followed the North Star to freedom. But when the sky wasn't clear, black people are experts at landmarks. Ask any black person for some directions. In them directions, they gonna put you a landmark. Underground Railroad. That's all that is. The Underground Railroad. Ask any black person for some directions. Well, see, that's what they want us to do. They want us fighting each other. Isn't it interesting? They pushing a race war, but the rich are still getting richer. Think about that for a minute. They got us fighting each other like cats and dogs, but the rich is still getting richer. And we fighting each other. We hating each other. We won't speak to each other. We won't uplift each other. But we still making the rich richer. Something's wrong with that picture, man. And you fools out here running around fighting each other, killing each other. And the rich is still getting richer. And if I ask you to name a rags to riches story you know of personally that everybody should know, you can't do that. But the rich is still getting richer. And we still hating each other. I told y'all, man, if America is the eagle, why is the left wing trying to destroy the right wing? And the right wing trying to destroy the left wing? What bird you know can fly with one wing? See, if America is going to soar again, we need some people that can work together. And this is the problem. See, the ones that's trying to work together, that's it. Only way a bird can fly, man, both wings got to work together. And if America, forget being great, America needs to soar. Okay? Like I told you, man, all of that race fighting and all of that hatred, rich is still getting richer. The rich is still getting richer. And we fighting each other like cats and dogs on a sinking ship that the rich got all the lifeboats too. And we fighting each other like cats and dogs. Okay? And this is the problem. See, I could see if them people's fighting was getting a better price in the grocery store, or getting a better price at the gas pump, or in the pharmacy. They fighting each other. But the idiots still paying the same highest gas prices and the highest food prices. But we can't speak to each other. We don't trust each other. We don't want to uplift each other. And we all still under the same suffering. But yet, we don't want to speak to each other. And the people got us afraid of each other are still getting rich. And y'all still falling for that shit. You still falling for the flim flam. It's just that simple. Heck no, Trump ain't gonna, man, Trump ain't gonna be nowhere near that White House. And, and see, let me tell y'all something. Listen to me. Just like he got a whole lot of people out here that want him in that White House, it's some crackpots out here that don't want him in that White House either. Okay? It's some crackpots. And I want you to think about this, man. Now, law enforcement is supposed to be for the honest people. Have you ever thought, with all these indictments that Trump is facing, how some of these Secret Service officers might feel about them having to protect a criminal? Trump made his own bed, man. I don't know. I don't know. See, this is the part that I don't understand. My grandmama told me, baby, when you make your bed, you got to sleep in it. And Trump done made this bed. And people trying to act like, and see, and the problem is, he ain't never been held accountable. That's what's freaking him out, because all these years, he's been able to dodge the bullet. And now all of a sudden, everything's coming at him. Trump, somebody asked me, what did Trump actually do? God damn. He tried to cheat, motherfucker. It's just that simple. And he didn't have to. And they beat him at his own game. That's all this is all about, y'all. All right? Trump got beat at his own game of cheating. And now he's crying foul. Okay? It's just that simple. He got beat at his own game of cheating. Because they was trying to rig the election to win it. And see, and I know, and see, and he ain't trying to get back in the presidency to help people. He's trying to get back in there so he can get revenge. That's why he's trying to get back in the White House, to get revenge. Is that what you want? Because he already told you, you come after me, I'm coming after you. That's revenge. And that shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. All of his anger, and this stuff gonna fail him. It's gonna backfire. Y'all heard it here first. All of this plotting, anger, and scheming, that shit gonna backfire. Because, see, now we got a new alignment up in the heavens. Matter of fact, this month, they supposed to have this meteor shower. And you know, you make wishes on shooting stars. You see, and there's a lot of positive energy that's now in the earth realm. And a lot of this negative stuff that has been able to get by for years is coming to a screeching halt. That's why now it's important that you can walk in your integrity, because that's what's going to get blessed. If you walk in your integrity, you're going to get blessed. If you walk in your deceit, that's what you're going to get. You see, whatever way you are, that's what's coming back to you. All right? So it's the mindset, y'all. that we need to work on. If we can work on the mindset, we can change the people. And we got to get the people out of the mindset of being afraid of each other. Because that's what they want us to do. Because as long as we're afraid of each other, see, we ain't going to pay attention to what they're doing. All right? We ain't going to pay attention to what they're doing. Because they got us too busy fighting each other. And see, and all of that race bait and hatred and violence that they showing, man, that's just they know that's what people looking for. That's what's going to get folk attention. Notice they don't never show you no unity. Have you noticed that? Notice they don't never show you nothing that's going to unite you, but they always promoting stuff that will divide you. That's what goes viral. Stuff that's going to divide you. When the last time you saw a positive message go viral? That's a damn good question. When the last time you saw something positive go viral? Yet every day people are being made influencers off of negative shit going viral. And they get labeled influencers. Okay? This guy say MLK. What? MLK been dead over 50 years? Almost 50 years? That MLK been dead? Over 50 years. And that's the only example you can come up with? I mean, think about that, y'all. Think about that. Think about it. But they got us fighting each other. They got us hating each other. But none of us can break through. See, none of us are trying to uplift one of us to get through. But we can keep getting them richer. But we ain't trying to give nobody else a chance. And I ask you, when the last time, I got 9 people up in here, when the last time you saw something positive, viral? I'll wait. I stand to be corrected. I don't know everything. But if you know something positive that went by, tell me what it is. Let me go look it up so I can educate myself. And how come nothing positive can go? The only thing that can go viral is negative. Why is that? Today in Alabama was positive. Really? Man, that's some shit that keeping us further divided, man. And see, and look, we still killing each other like flies. We still killing each other like flies. Okay? I don't know. I guess he calling, he's thinking that because so many black people converged on the scene that was supposed to be unity. But how come we can't unite against some of this black on black crime that's going on in the community? How come we can't fight that? See, you motherfuckers out here will fight goddamn white people. Okay? All right? But yet you ain't trying to fight the crime in your own community by your own children. You see, you hostage in your own community by your own children. You scared of them. But yet you can go and jump on a white man, but you can't tackle the shit that's got you a prisoner in your own community. See, that's when you seeing something. And see, and let me tell you what the problem is. Let me tell you what the problem is. Why the black community is so fucked up right now. Because anything that is pro-black is automatically perceived as anti-white. Let me say that again. See, anything that is pro-black is automatically perceived as anti-white. Man, we got good people. I keep telling y'all. All right, good people got to start uplifting and supporting other good people. There's good and bad in everybody. Good black people need to come together with good white people, with good Asian people, with good Hispanic people. See, if good people would band together, we could turn this stuff around overnight. Bad people come together. They ain't got a problem. You know, I see more white kids that come down to the White House with flags that say, let's go Brandon. And I challenge, man, why would your parent let you come down with something that's saying, fuck the president? Because you know what it means. And you come down in front of the White House, a kid that ain't got no respect for authority, and they let you get away with it. That's how I deal with it. Next time I see it, I'm gonna video it. Okay? So, good people need to come together. Good people. It's just that simple. Good people. Good people need to come together. And it's to the advantage, man, if we don't get these young kids under control, ain't nobody gonna be safe. Ain't nobody gonna be safe. Cause they buck wild crazy now. They buck wild crazy now. And it's only gonna get worse. Cause you don't wanna let nobody try to reach these kids. And they're gonna be carjacking, stealing, going in looting, all of that shit. It's gonna get worse. Because you don't know how to reach them. See, you don't know how to give them no knowledge that'll get their attention. And this is the problem, man. This is why we have the situations that we're faced with. I do not own the rights to this music. Okay? So, you know, it's up to us if we're gonna do anything about this. Because we got a part to play. And you got a lot of people sitting on the sidelines, man, wishing, trying to make it right, wishing it away. And you can't wish this away. You're going to have to get involved. And that's what most folk are afraid to do. Get involved. I see it every day down at the White House, man. I got this guy. He only got one song, Cha-Cha Slide. And I don't know why his heart is so jealous. I really don't. And I'm no fool, man. I know that I get some favor down in front of that White House, especially with DMV, with the ticket writers. I know they give me favor, man. I know they give me favor. Okay? So any contributions that I can make to lighten the load, let me do that. Because I ain't trying to get something for nothing. I want to pitch in. They're going great, man. As a matter of fact, I had a tour today. I got a tour today. I got one Wednesday. The tours are picking up. Tours are picking up. And I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Um, I told y'all, man, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. And I'm still trying to ask God to show me the meaning behind this because um, something gonna come out of this, man, and I'm not sure what it is. But something is gonna come out of this. Okay, listen, I want y'all to watch this. Wait a minute. To support our work, and I absolutely appreciate it. You can also support us by becoming a member. Oh, Jesse, come on, man. And again, all right, let's do this. So click the link in the description to support our work, and I absolutely appreciate it. No talking. You can also support Jesse us by becoming a member. Jesse Lee Peterson. All right, look at this. Oh no, man! I'm trying to get this joint. I'm trying to get this joint back to the beginning. I'm trying to get it back to the beginning. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. All right. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. And to this day, man, I'm asking God to show me. Man, I'm trying to get this thing. I can't get it back. All right, hold on. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You know, I've been so focused on man making me rich that with my ideas that I've ignored God making me rich with my ideas. Man, I've been doing God's work, and if He can't provide for me doing His work, then He's not God. So the question has to be asked, and I made that video on truthconductor.tv last year when I was in my apartment. I'm in my apartment when I made that video. Why did He include that at the beginning of His broadcast? Why did you include that? Who are you mocking? Are you trying to mock me? Are you trying to mock God? You mocking somebody. You mocking somebody. That's the only reason that is there. Jesse Lee Peterson. Okay? What's going on, Luna? Jesse Lee. So my question is, why was that at the beginning of the show? Why? For what reason? And then we get into the interview. Man, Jesse is an Alabama boy. He's from Alabama. And I told him, I said, man, listen, there are some white people that support you. That every time you open up your mouth and start talking, you make their skin crawl. See, that's the thing with Jesse Lee Peterson. He can't talk. He can't talk. From 60 to 79. Okay? Yeah, I did. I did an interview with him. Yeah, I did. On the Fallen State. Go look it up. It's on YouTube right now. The Fallen State. It's there. That's what this is. This is the video. Right here. This is the video.
Welcome to the Fallen State. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Thank you so much for being with me. Remember that the Fallen State is now on locals.com. So click the link in the description to support our work. And I absolutely appreciate it. You can also support us by becoming a member of the Fallen State there on the YouTube channel. And again, folks, thank you so much. I have with me Don Felden.
See, can't even pronounce my
Don
name.
is better known as the Truth Conductor. He conducts Black history tours around Washington, D.C. Don, thank you again for coming on. I totally appreciate it.
Can't talk, man. Oh, no talking Jesse Lee Peterson. No talking Jesse Lee Peterson. And see, I'm from the South. He's from the South. And see, black men that talk like that, man, they make white folks' skin crawl. Okay? They make white folks' skin crawl. When you got that kind of dialect, that Jesse Lee Peterson, man, white people can't stand that. That's why they didn't like Joe Frazier. Okay? That's why they didn't like Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier talked just like Jesse Lee Peterson. Just like same dialect. And that's the tone right there that drive white folk crazy. Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. That dialect right there, what he talking, listen to him. Listen. Thank you for having me, Jesse.
Yes, sir. And so what made you come up with this idea of conducting tours,
See,
Black history tours around Washington, D.C.?
he got that old uneducated slave kind of vocabulary. See, that's what that reminds people of. An uneducated Negro. No, he's from Alabama. From Alabama, down around the Georgia line. That's where Jesse Lee Peterson from, Alabama. And no, he done had a hard life. Yet he put black folk down. See, he wanna tell me America was the greatest country built by white people. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Let me see what this comment was that got wiped out. Okay. Was the greatest country built by white people. All right. So wait a minute, did I? Oh man, I was trying to let that message go, but okay. Anyway, no. So that's I'm just trying to figure out. It's the fallen. It's the. Just go to Fallen State. True Conductor. Fallen State TV, and it'll take you right there. Fallen State TV Truth Conductor. And you'll get the interview. You'll get the whole interview. And he taught me some stuff. I learned some stuff. You see? And the next time, and and it will be a next time, see, I got some tricks for him. Because he showed me some stuff. See, I know how to deal with him. No, he don't know. Man, Jesse is for the money. Jesse's getting paid. You know, for him to come out and they're white people. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They're white folk with money. If a black person come out here and do the stuff Jesse Lee Peterson is doing, man, they'll give him money. They're backing him to keep that voice out there. And I told him, you know, it's people like you that's creating the confusion. And you get on here, Jesse, and you be talking about relationships and family, and you ain't even in a successful relationship. I mean, come on, man. You ain't even involved with a woman, but you got so much relationship advice. You ain't got no family, and you got so much. So how you such an expert, and you ain't got shit to show for it? Okay, you ain't got nothing to show for it, but you're an expert, and you ain't got no family. Okay, you ain't got no family. Something wrong with that. And some woman done tap dance on his head. Because if you notice, he's always talking about forgiveness. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. But isn't it interesting that don't a woman want to be with you? You either one hell of a freak that they don't want to put up with, or you don't like women. One of the two. All right? You a hell of a freak and don't know why to want to be bothered with that shit, or you don't like women. It's one of the two. Why ain't no woman trying to get with you? It's a reason for that. It's a reason for it. And he'll turn around and have these people believing. And you ain't even in a successful relationship. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, he said July is White History Month. Yeah. And there are white people out here that will promote him. You know, because he's saying the things they want to hear. Unfortunately, good people don't think they need to support nobody financially to say the things they want to hear, the good things they want to hear. They think that should be done for free. And that's why we're in the condition we're in. Because good people think they shit's supposed to come for free. Okay? All right? And so you know, that's just how I see it. Okay? But again, man, I'm just waiting to see what kind of moves God gonna make. Because there was a reason for that interview. There was a reason they went to my truthconductor.tv and pulled that video. Why would he play what I'm saying about God? If I'm doing God's work, and I just told y'all, see, and it's funny, and I just told y'all, I said, man, I've always automatically assumed God would make me successful. I never asked God, make my idea successful. Because I automatically just assumed They reached out to me. They reached out to me. Say, hey, we want to do an interview with you. And I said, okay. I said, okay. They reached out to me. And, and look, man, some of the comments. Let me show you some of the comments. Let me show you some of the comments. Let me read some of these comments. Um, he's wearing a mask on a podcast in a room alone. Right off the bat, I know I can't take this person seriously. I'm out. All right, let me see. They got 9 replies to that. Let's see. 100%. 100% below the nose to boot. Facts. Uh, yeah, in mid 2023, he's that afraid of contracting or transmitting a disease. Don't do a podcast. Smoke detector beeping like mud. Facts. All right. This is perfect example of dividing inside the victimhood mentality. I'm so glad I didn't go through life blaming others for my personal situation. The fact that there is someone who calls himself the truth conductor, yet when alone in a room, decides to wear a mask to do interviews in front of a computer is wild. And see, this goes to show you, man, how some people can let things that offend them get in the way of them really listening to what is said. Yes, sir. This interview is a comedy. Holy crap, I think this interview just brought Jesse from 1110 troll to level 11. Do you know what troll means? I don't think you do. Jesse is the definition of a troll. I can't wait. Only victims think Jesse is a troll. A victim in life can brush things off and move along, laugh at his trolling for what it is. People hate Jesse because he's free. Miss Graves, he's clearly a troll. Did you say karma? He is related to Yang and the Yin. Okay. You never disappoint us, JLP. The other guy may have learned some new history for his tour today. Maybe not. I love Jesse interviews. This interview almost killed me. Haven't laughed so hard in a while. This was gold. Let me see what the replies were. Yeah, this is really good that I almost skipped since it did not look interesting. Jesse is at his best. Hope it gets a lot of views and doesn't fly below the radar. Matter of fact, let me see how many views this thing got already. Man, this thing done got 17,000 views already. It's a 17,000 views already in 2 days. 17,000 people done seen this. Okay, and it's still going up. And that's just in 2 days. That's just in 2 days. Okay? All right? That's just in 2 days. And like I said, you don't know what twist God might put on this. Because he gonna put his twist on it. And you don't know what that's gonna generate. And all you can do, man, is buckle up and hold on. Go for the ride. Okay? Go for the ride. No. No, I don't regret it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't regret it. No. No. I don't regret it at all. because, I was myself. I didn't go on there trying to be nobody else. I went on there being myself, and talk shit, just like I normally do. So, I don't have to. I'm not out to try to, deceive anybody. Okay, I'm not out to try to, you know, to troll nobody. Okay, none of that. Man, I'm just speaking. I'm speaking, what I feel, what I see, and let the chips fall where they may. That's all I can do. Is let the chips fall where they may. So um, I'm by no means, man. I'm not disappointed. I'm not hurt. It gave me some exposure, and you don't know what might happen for people to come knocking on my door. Man, can we talk to you? And right now, I keep telling y'all, man, I'm known all over the world. My brand, my brand is known all over the world. Stop hating each other because you disagree. People don't realize, okay, that, man, sitting in front of the White House, I got my tool. I got that message all over the world. All over the world, playing the national anthems. And see, and nobody ever thought to go down in front of the White House and play other countries' national anthem in front of the White House. Nobody ever thought of that idea. To just say, welcome to the White House. We don't play your national anthem. And see, and now it's catching on. See, the idea is catching on now. And people are beginning to see, damn, this might be pretty lucrative. Might be pretty lucrative. Because I'm seeing some stuff. And see, God showed me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all what I did. I'm gonna show you what. See, just let me show you something. Now, this is my original True Conductor hat. This is the original hat. Okay? I'm gonna have a hat. I got a tie. I'm gonna get me one of these vests, and I'm gonna get a shirt. Okay? And a pair of pants. And that's gonna be the original True Conductor outfit. The original. Okay? See, a lot of people don't think like this. And let me show you. Let me show you what I did. So I went and got a new bucket to put my donations in. This is my old bucket. I was going to throw it away. Okay? When I got the new bucket, I was going to throw the old one away. But then the Spirit of God said, no, put your autograph on it and save it. So what I did was, look, this is what I wrote on the bucket. Right here. Okay? This is the original donation bucket. Look what I wrote on it. Look what I wrote on it. And signed it. And put the date on it. Okay? Man, I'll keep this. Okay? I keep this. I keep this. Because one day, my kids and my grandkids, okay, are going to be able to say, look what I got from my granddaddy, from my daddy. I got the original donation bucket here. And I put the tops in there too. I put the tops in there as well and sign the bucket. See, a lot of y'all don't see some of the stuff that you're doing right now, and you don't save it. Somebody asked me, what's my thoughts on them getting rid of affirmative action? Um, I think that it's going to come back to bite them. I think white people are not conscious of the fact that one day they might be the minority. Y'all might be, because white women ain't having no babies. Not like they used to. See, them old white women was spitting out 10, 12, 15 babies at a time. But these young white girls ain't spitting out nothing. And white men are turning to each other. So I think some of this stuff that they're doing right now, while they're in the majority, is going to come back and bite them in the ass when they're in the minority. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think a lot of the stuff they trying to do now is going to come back to bite them. The hole they digging for us is going to be for them. Just like, just like the 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 case Trump is facing with these documents, that was a misdemeanor. That was a misdemeanor. Trump made that a felony trying to dig a trap for Hillary. That's how, that's why he's in the position he's in right now. Because he made that law a felony trying to get Hillary. And it caught him. The same law he tried to use, all right, to get Hillary caught him. And some of the same stuff they doing now, see, when they in the minority, they're going to have to deal with it. And it's going to be too late. See, because you're going to be in the minority now. So you can't change it. You got to live with it. Y'all better believe that hole. You dig one hole, you better dig two. Black folk, for black history, you better dig two. Because somebody going to fall in it. And it might be you. Be careful, man, the holes you digging for people. Be careful. All right? All right, man, I hope y'all enjoy. I hope you got something out of this. Okay? I hope it was something. We good people gonna have to come together. Good people are the ones that's gonna make something good go viral. Why are good people are afraid to make something positive that they like go viral? But yet negative, just like that, viral. But not positive. Why is that? Why is it that the only thing go viral is negative? Why is that? Okay? Why is that? I mean, seriously. Why is it, man, that you can't make nothing positive go viral? But you can do some dumb shit and be an influencer overnight. Why is that? Why why are good people so afraid to get behind something positive? But see, because God gave the world to the devil, he said, you in the world, but you're not of the world. And see, right now, we got too many Christians that are in the world. They ain't of the world. They in the world. They doing more as a Christian than sinners are doing. You got more Christians that are sinning than sinners. And they think because their name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life, they got to pass. And that might not be the case. All right? Man, I hope this was helpful to somebody. We got to start making good go viral. Okay? We got to make good start going viral. So when you see something positive, man, support it. Give it a chance. That's the only way it's gonna grow, gonna expand. You gotta give it a chance. And right now, good people are afraid to give something positive that they agree with a chance. Man, I'll see y'all later.